And well. Welcome back to New York Sports WickerMedia. I'm WatchUK99. Thank you, as always, for taking the time to watch these videos. If you're brand new, welcome aboard. Please like and subscribe. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate everybody's support. Let's get right into it. We're going to talk a little New York Rangers hockey, particularly left winger Will Cuylle, one of the most pleasant surprises and emerging young stars on this Rangers roster. Cuylle is in his second full NHL season, and he is emerging as a pivotal player on this roster. He's only 22 years old, but you're seeing a level of maturity and consistency that really stands out. He has played 18 games, and in those 18 games, he has 8 goals, 8 assists, a plus 13 rating, and he has become one of the team's most reliable and physical forwards. He is showing a consistent impact game in and game out, and he is starting to establish himself as a vital piece of that Rangers forward group and just winning a place in the hearts and minds of Rangers fans. So Cuylle has been on the third line, playing left wing alongside Filipino at center, lately Johnny Brodzinski at center, and Kaapo Kakko on the right wing. And together, they've really been dominating possession, generating a whole lot of high-quality scoring chances, and even better, they have not allowed a goal against while they have been on the ice 5-on-5. And as these players continue to develop, it can be the X factor that the Rangers need to take them over the top from where they were last year. You know, we've been hearing all offseason a lot of Rangers fans complaining about how the team was running it back. They weren't really trying to win. I've even seen a few just clueless people saying Chris Drury, their general manager, should be fired for sabotage, like he's trying to keep the team from winning. Just lunatic stuff, right? Well, apparently what these people didn't realize, they just want to focus on Mika Zibanejad, Ryan Lindgren, maybe Jacob Trouba. They just want to focus on the players who aren't playing to their capabilities. But they seem to be ignoring how much better this third line has been. Just to give you a comparison, in his rookie year last year, Cuylle scored 13 goals and had 8 assists for 21 points in 81 games. That's right. He had the same number of assists last year that he already has this year in about a quarter of the time. And he is on pace to he's on pace for about 35 goals. Just ridiculous. I like this too. His shooting percentage last year, 10.9% of the time when he shot, he scored. This year, he's up to 21.9%. Unbelievable. But even better than that, he plays physical. He's not afraid to get into the dirty areas, something that too many players on this team have been unwilling to do. He'll screen goalies. He creates scoring chances for his teammates. He led the team in hits last year, and he looks about ready to do so again, and he's being rewarded by Peter Laviolette with more ice time. Last year, averaged about 11 minutes and 7 seconds a game. This year, 13 minutes and 50 seconds a game. So where's the conundrum? Well, it has to do with his contract. So Will Cuylle is earning $828,333 this season, and this is his final year of his rookie deal, unfortunately. So he will be a restricted free agent after this season. No arbitration, nothing like that. So this creates a tough scenario for the Rangers cap, which is already tight enough. They've got big contracts pending for key players like Igor Shesterkin, K'Andre Miller. They need to add a little bit of depth. And after this season, the expectation is Rangers will have about $25 million to use. Well, let's say Igor Shesterkin, he already turned down $11 million a year. Let's say $11.5 million does the trick. Let's say that is the average annual value that gets Shesterkin signed. All right, well, that leaves you with $13.5 million to cover for contracts for players like Miller, Cuylle, and other roster needs. So you have 9 roster spots to fill. That would mean Chris Drury has an average of $1.5 million to spend per player off those 9 spots. All right, because that would make it $13 million left. And that would include a top 6 right winger, maybe bringing back Riley Smith, Kaapo Kakko, need another middle 6 right winger, maybe 2 fourth-line players. Of course, you could call up a Brennan Othman, and then on defense, maybe 2 defensemen, a backup goalie. The point is the Rangers have very limited financial flexibility. If you keep K'Andre Miller, this is where it gets tricky. Miller, right now, he's making in the 4s per year. His next contract might require in the 5s, and you could definitely debate if he is worthy of that kind of a contract. So that cap crunch is making it very, very critical. What are the Rangers going to do with Cuylle? Now, here's what I would think. We have to look at his performance for the remainder of the season. I don't know if he's going to get an in-season extension. If his production dips a little bit, he could land maybe in the 3s, maybe the low 4s. But if he maintains a pace towards a 70 to 75-point season, his market value is going to go up, way up. It may take a bridge deal, kind of like what the Rangers gave to Alexei Lafreniere before they extended him, which they did just in the last couple of weeks. So Chris Drury, he has to balance the contracts of younger players with the contracts for more established players. And if it means you have to downgrade a little bit from Keandre Miller, get a cheaper defenseman so that you could pay Will Cuylle a little bit more, you know what? You might have to do it. So as Will Cuylle keeps getting better, he's becoming a core player and a mainstay in the Rangers lineup. But the Rangers organization might have to get a little creative with how they're going to secure his services for the long term. But it's a pleasant surprise, and I think it is one of the main reasons Rangers fans should be a lot more optimistic than they are. Well, those are my thoughts on the conundrum of Will Cuylle. If you've got some thoughts, put them right down there in the comments. Reminder, join me live every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Everybody, have a great day, and I will see you right back here with more content from you know where, the Wicker Chair.